The infusion lab?
Evacuated.
Trainees?
Gave the order myself.
What did you tell them?
I told them to run.
That's all they need to hear until we reach Seattle.
Agreed.
Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has a nanite-detonator.
Scanning. Survey region clear.
The security bots have acquired the target. We're too late!
Helipad, let's go. Move! Did they destroy the whole city to get at us?
Our enemies aren't that desperate.
Perhaps we made a new enemy.
What if they already know about the Seattle facility?
We have other options.
We aren't equipped to fight a war.
We're going to change the terms of engagement. It's our war, not theirs. We don't need cities or armies. We have the cells of human bodies. An invisible weapon for an invisible war.
Welcome to Deus Ex Invisible War. I don't know about you, but the first time I saw that cutscene, I was really impressed. Now, I think this game came out, I should have remembered the exact year, but I want to say 2003, I think. It's really early. That male voice sounds like Walter Simons? You're correct. It's the same voice actor, Walton Simons, which I believe is Tom Hall, who is actually a developer, or Iron Storm was a developer. And for some reason he did a voice, but he does a voice pretty well, so who's complaining? We're going to be playing as Alex D this time, and Alex D can be both female and male. I'm going to play male, because I'm male. So that's what it is. You can even choose interface color. I like this default one, but you can go everything. It's really just color. I like the default one over here. And we're going to stick with normal difficulty, because of course we are. It was this one, I'm pretty sure it was. We are playing this game. We'll get into it. Oh, let's just go. Oh, guys, you aren't seeing the loading screens, are you? Because they're doing this weird thing where they sort of tab out. But never mind. So yeah, you guys won't be seeing the loading screens for some reason. This will immediately go into some of the main problems in this game, right? This game was designed primarily for consoles. The Xbox and the PlayStation 2? I think it came out for PlayStation 2, I'm not sure. Mostly the Xbox, right? And the Xbox had while it was a decent console, had a lot of issues. One of the you should be able to see the room now, at least. There should have been darkness during the loading screen. You should be able to see the room now, right? As far as I can tell. Let me know if there's an issue going on. Yeah, good. When this game goes into a loading screen, it kind of shuts itself down and loads up a different file to load and then restarts itself again into a different area. It's very strange. But, I mean, as long as you guys get to see the actual gameplay, it's fine, obviously. But you just don't get to see the loading screen for some reason, which It's weird. One of the main problems with the Xbox was its incredibly low RAM, right? So you don't get... They could barely keep anything in memory, which means you get a lot of loading screens. And thankfully these days loading screens aren't too long, because it's like 16 years later. And there's been some improvements in patches and mods and stuff since then. But it used to be pretty shitty to have the entire game shut down-ish. It's not quite shutting down, but like mechanically it is, but it doesn't feel like it. Load up its separate loading screen, finish the loading screen, shut down, load up again. But it's mostly correct now. I am running this with mods though, because if not for mods, like there would be no proper widescreen and like native resolution support and a lot of those things. And unlike Deus Ex, I have also installed mods that change the models of characters, such as well. With GMDX, we had a lot of environment changing mods and texture changing mods for items and models and so on in the game, but the actual player model stayed the same of the 1999 things, and they look really weird. This time we have updated those to make them look a little bit better, and I think that I made the choice because I thought they looked better. But enough of that, let's get started. Oh my god! This happens the first time you move the mouse. The sensitivity is insane! I'm moving this maybe 1 millimeter at a time. So as always, you gotta go into the settings, and you have to get the sensitivity down to goddamn 0. And also turn off vibration. And no, not credits. We need to turn off show help text because it's annoying. Enable auto aim because of course. Do you notice, by the way, now we have numbers for interface number we've done before. Minimal interface if we want on, because we don't. It'll look like this every time we walk around. Okay, maybe we want it to 5. This is a little bit much of this, so we want minimal interface on, obviously. And controls, I think we need it at 5. I don't actually know what look spring is, honestly. I've heard the term before, but don't really know what it is. Audio, this is thankfully set up as it is. Also, it did remember that we turned on subtitles. So yeah. This is mostly set. Bloom! This game uses a lot of bloom. And it wouldn't be Deus Ex Invisible War unless we had it turned on. Most people think it looks prettier with it off, but it is what it is. Of course, we're gonna have multi-sampling on as well to make it look pretty. Unless, of course, this is the stuff that makes it look real bad. No, I think it's alright. If performance drops, I have been told that if performance drops a lot, we'll turn it off, but it should be fine. So yeah, now we start. First of all, is it just me, or do you hate the crosshair? I hate the crosshair so much. Look spring will return your view to the center of the screen when you let off the right click and mouse look. What? That's dumb, but fair enough. I hate the crosshair, by the way. Like, it looks so stupid. One of the things I can change in my mod pack is change the crosshair, but honestly, none of the options are really that much better. And this is what it's supposed to look like. I want to change a lot of stuff, but not everything. We have our tool belt. That texture has been updated quite a bit. So the main thing that this game has, that the first one doesn't really, is good ragdoll physics. What? Good. It has ragdoll physics, and it has like lighting effects. So we'll see it more later on, but we'll like shadows and lighting will work really well. But a lot of everything else feels extremely consoleized. But honestly, it gets too much slack, I think. It's people have a lot of opinions about this game, me included, but yeah. Anyway, that's enough talk. We're gonna actually play the game now.
Welcome, Alex. I see that you're awake.
Just trying to sleep off the chopper ride. What happened? The guards practically dragged me to the roof.
Let me introduce myself. Layla Nassif, director of the Tarsus Academy here in Seattle.
I've been moved to Seattle? What about Billy? Is she here too?
Alex, I'm afraid something happened in Chicago. A terrorist attack. We evacuated you and Billy just in time.
No one told me anything about an attack. How bad is it? I have friends in Chicago.
You don't want all the details in one dose, trust me. Why don't you come downstairs to meet the other trainees? Refer to the map you found of the facility. Billy Adams you know from Chicago. Check in with her in apartment 454 on your way down.
What was that noise?
Nothing to be concerned about. You have your assignment, Alex.
The real question is, why does this hologram cast a shadow? Like, why does this hologram cast a shadow? That makes no sense. Candy bar. The journey starts again. Yeah, that's Layla Nassif, and I'm Alex D. That's all I know about myself. Voice acting, you'll notice, overall is, on the whole, better, right? We won't really run into the French and Hong Kong accents so much in this game. But also, there's no we don't have JC Denton as the main character. Alex is a lot more normal sounding. You're no longer Alex T. Like, you're JC Denton. Hello. He would have been like, what's going on? I thought this was Chopper Ride. Why is he attacking on Chicago? Well, Alex is like, hey, what's going on? What's happening with Thing? Blah, 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 blah. So, this is based on what ending of the first Deus Ex? We'll get into that. We'll find out soon. If you remember the endings, or if you didn't see me finish Deus Ex, or if you don't remember, there were 3 different endings. We did all of them, but canonically stuck with one of them. It was one where you took out the leader of Majestic 12 and used the systems and everything involved to join the Illuminati and be part of the Illuminati that runs the world from the shadows. That was one ending. 2 was shutting down all internet and global communications, destroying the entire systems that people use to gather and save information all over the world. The collapse, or the Dark Age ending. That was another ending, which we didn't do. And 3rd and final ending was JC Denton joining with the Helios AI that controlled all of the internet and all data on Earth to join together and become a new human AI hybrid god overlord. That was the ending we went with. So far we've started this game and we don't really know which one of those endings have gone into effect. We'll find out, and I'll let you know more later. This is my my apartment, and of course we'll get some soy, not soy food, just soy. We're starting off our throwing things already. So we're now in Seattle, and things are going on.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
You alright, dude? He doesn't seem alright.
Proceeding with routine patrol.
Upper and Lower Seattle. Seattle rose from the ashes of the collapse by building onward and upward. Pillars were erected in the center of the old city, and Upper Seattle was constructed on a platform laid on these pillars. So, we know that there was a collapse.
You looking for me, huh? You
Attention
looking for
trainees.
Leo
Self-study will last
Jankowski?
only
I'm
until the
probably
top
in the
of the
rec
hour.
area working out, or already on a plane for Horde RCP Special Security Division. And I bet you wish it was you, huh, plebe?
I don't have a cool message.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Really dead, isn't he?
What happened?
Mike and I, we've worked here for years. Usually nothing makes it past the turrets.
Do you know what's going on? Dr. Nassif acted like nothing's wrong.
I'm sure SSC will be sending help any minute now.
Attention
Wait,
trainees.
wait.
Self-study will
I've
last
got to
only
snap
until
out
the
of
top
it.
of the hour.
Why it's so bright when I talk to him, and why it's so dark otherwise, your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, who's there?
It's me, Alex.
Finally, it's about time you woke up. Come on in. We've got to talk about what's been going on around here.
1 second, Billy. I want to see if I can find.
Tarsus will be operating as a
This was Leo's, yeah.
You looking for Leo Jankowski? I'm probably in the rec area working out, or already on a plane for Horde RCP Special Security Division.
Hi, this is Clara. Sorry I'm not in my quarters right now. I'm probably on the lower level for training. But thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
This is Cleaner Butt. Cleaner Butt's good dude. He cleans. Aha! Secret no. There's nothing secret there. Anyway, let's go talk to Billy.
I take it you heard the disturbance.
Any idea what's going on around here? This Dr. Nassif is telling me to ignore what sounded like an explosion, and I just saw a man killed in the hallway.
I tried to get answers out of Dr. Nassif, but all she'd give me is the elevator code. It's 28901 if you need it. I don't know what's going on, but it's clear we're not safe. We don't know anyone here, so we'd better watch each other's back.
Thanks. I guess I should meet our hostess here already. Not much else I can do, and maybe I can get some better answers in person. You coming?
No, not yet. I've got things to do.
Billy's one of the best voiced characters in the games, I think. She sounds a lot more normal than most people. However, normal is a different word for how she stands. Like, who stands like this? This is not a normal stance. It's like she's standing... It's not quite T-pose, but still. Overall, some of the movements is a little bit more natural, but, you know.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm just stealing all your food. I mean, what's the big deal? It's no big deal.
I'm sure you've already made a good first impression on Dr. Nassif.
Yeah, she wasn't exactly thrilled to catch me rifling through her office.
You've always been good at making friends.
There were an awful lot of strange files in Nassif's office. All this stuff about test subjects and observation. I can't imagine what that has to do with Tarsus. You should see if you have more luck poking around.
I'll let you know if I learn anything. Have you met anyone else here besides Nassif?
Yeah, I've met 2 of the other trainees. I wasn't impressed. Just like our first day at Chicago Tarsus years ago. There's never any decent competition.
That bad?
Trust me, you and I must be the best Tarsus has to offer right now. Nassif owes us an explanation for everything.
Don't mind me, just go into your bathroom.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
Just, taking a shower. Ugh, it's been a long ride. Oh, it's a short one. It's not a Deus Ex game unless you can fool around, honestly, and just mess around and do random shit. Hey, I'm a bit wet now.
We need to get out before it comes crashing down.
You must have orders from
operating as a
Dr.
closed
Nassif.
campus.
You should probably
Please
get
remain
going.
in the main complex.
Hello, Cleaner Bot.
Breaking news. The city of Chicago is under attack. We've only just received the first reports, so little is clear at this point. It is known that the city is suffering from some sort of disintegrative explosion. Nanotech is suspected. An excessively high mortality rate is expected. No known organization has yet taken responsibility for the attack. When you drink a cup of coffee, you drink Pequods, because Pequods is a pioneer of the new economy. Efficient, modern, clean. Pequods is on the cutting edge of nutrition and biomedicine. Our coffee will whiten your teeth and protect against ulcers.
Until our security
Pequods,
assessment
coffee
changes,
for your
Tarsus will
kind
be
of
operating as a
world.
closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Good old Pequods. You didn't even close the door to your room? I mean, you're not wrong. But I don't think I can. Ah, there we go. Oh, I have the key code.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last
All right.
until the top of the hour.
Time to leave.
What's going on? I saw one of your troopers killed.
All part of SSC duties. I can't comment except to say the situation will be under control shortly.
What do you mean, no comment? I saw a man die.
Move along. I know you have your orders and I have mine. Now let me do my job.
I've got just as much training as you do, if not more. Why don't you let me help out?
Why don't you keep your mouth shut and just stay out of SSC's way? Nothing to see here. Move along.
Yeah, nothing to see here. Dude's dead. Anyway, I do have the code. You might notice, by the way, we don't actually type it in on our own anymore. Because, of course, you can't do that on a console. So... I can't even close the door. Get ready for the blank screen. I at least get a loading screen. It's a nice loading screen. It says 2 or more people may give you conflicting goals, so weigh rewards carefully before deciding which option to use or to pursue.
I know what you must be thinking. Don't worry, this won't be a repeat of Chicago.
The facility's under attack. By who?
No one, just an isolated incident. Listen, we want the trainees to stay in the rec area. You'll be safe down here.
Doctor, we have a code yellow.
Hello, Stan. Are you sure?
One of the guards turned up dead.
I'll be right there. You'd better introduce yourself to the others. Clara's just down the hall and Leo's running laps around the track.
What's going on? I have a right to know if I'm in danger.
You'll be safe in the rec area. Go, Alex. I don't have time to debrief every one of the trainees.
Code yellow. And she's running. Damn it. Hello, Clara.
Hello there, you must be Alex. I'm Clara Sparks.
Hi, what's going on? It looks like this facility is under attack.
Probably just more demolition. That's Upper Seattle, you know, always growing. We hear it all the time. Hey, you must be overwhelmed. I mean, Chicago, the whole city. Was your family from there?
My foster parents.
Your parents? Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. If I can do anything to make you feel more at home, let me know.
Anything? No. Alex D's a professional. Come on.
I'm not kidding about an attack. I saw a guard die in an explosion.
Really? I haven't heard any shooting. Are you sure it wasn't an accident?
No, but the man who interrupted Dr. Nassif mentioned a code yellow emergency. Does this sort of thing happen a lot?
Ask Dr. Nassif. I'm just a trainee. They moved me here a couple weeks ago.
After the attack on Chicago, aren't you a little nervous? Why so many transfers?
Actually, Leo and I requested to be sent here because this is where you finish training and get briefed on your first assignment. Isn't it exciting? I wonder what company I'll be working for.
So you've been here 2 weeks. Any advice?
Just do your best and I'm sure you'll get a good rating. We have drills in the morning, exercise and self-study in the afternoons. Oh, and you'll be getting a suite of biomods. They give you the infusions during the first week.
Sounds as though you like it here.
Oh, sure. In the evening, we're usually free to move about the city. This building is at the edge of Upper Seattle. You'll be amazed at what a nice enclave the WTO has built.
Yeah?
Actually, I feel a little guilty when I think about all the people still living in post-collapse shanties. My family's from Lower Seattle.
Billy and I are from Old Chicago. We had sector passes to go to the Tarsus school in the new Chicago enclave. Guess all that's gone now. Billy and I, we always planned to send money home once we got assigned.
Take care of yourself, Alex. You've been through a lot.
Yeah. So Clara's nice. Leo, not so much.
So, they let the Chicago transfers out of their cages. You're looking at Leo Jankowski. You train here now, so I guess you can call me Leo.
Alex, I just talked to Dr. Nassif. Know anything about a code yellow emergency? A security guard has been murdered.
Would I be running if there was an emergency? Me? You never heard the name Leo Jankowski in Chicago?
So I can say sorry, and he's a bit upset, I think. But we'll pretend to get the conversation rolling.
Right, Jankowski, it's great to finally meet you.
Well, don't be intimidated by my ranking. I make a point of treating every team member as an equal.
Thanks.
Tough break about Chicago. I think everyone will understand if you want to take it easy these first few days.
I appreciate that. Listen, I'm serious. You didn't hear the explosions? I saw a guard killed right in front of me in the apartment level.
Probably staged. A test for the new transfers. They rewrote the exercises because of my performance. If there was trouble, they'd notify me immediately.
The guard was dead. I'm sure of it.
Better look again. They did the same thing to me during summer recon. I got a perfect score because I kept my cool.
Sounds like you're in this for the adventure.
Why'd you sign up? Money?
My foster parents enrolled me at a Tarsus middle school. I never thought about it much.
An orphan? You were pretty pampered for an orphan. Why not be a banker or something?
I grew up in Old Chicago, not some cozy enclave. My parents made it clear I was going to have to make it on my own. When I got picked for the covert ops program, I figured, what the hell?
What the hell? What kind of assignment do you expect with that attitude?
A risky one, with a big salary.
Let me finish my run.
Facility is under attack. Alex, please get the med kit and the multi-tools from your equipment locker next to the basketball court. Just a precaution. I'm transmitting the soft key ID to your data vault right now. More details when they become available.
I hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, it's definitely nothing serious. That's why it's a red alert and a severe security breach. Soda machine. Does that cost money? I think it does.
Dr. Nassif, please report
Hello.
to A7.
Get your equipment. I'll watch your back.
Yeah, sure. Let me just, Damn.
Red alert. There has
Damn.
been a severe security breach.
Damn.
Maybe I should apply for a desk job.
Damn.
Dr. Nassif, please report to A17.
Did that hit? Did that go through? Damn. I wish I could adjust the strength of my throw.
Dr. Nassif, please report.
Sometimes it just doesn't bounce much at all. No. Come on. Come on.
Red alert. There has been a severe security breach.
She's humming and I'm basketballing. God damn it.
You better move. This is the real thing.
Yeah, you're right. I should move. Toothpaste, you know.
There has been a severe security breach.
Ah, ammo clip. For what gun, you may ask? Don't get me started.
Religious fanatics. Their exact objective is unclear. All trainees will evacuate the facility immediately. Use the elevator in my office.
What's my goddamn inventory? What's the button for that? Anyway, this is what the baton looks like now. Like a side, it's like under the hand type thing. How do I reorganize my inventory? I can't remember the button for that. N? No, not N. P I O T G. Yep. V? Why is it V? I. Thank you. I think that's fine for the rest. Alt fire and F. We'll remember that one in the future. Oh, and F10, F12 for quick save and quick load. We should remember that.
We've got trouble. I spotted a seeker coming our way. Look, there's no reason for me to drag a trainee into a firefight. Why don't you try to slip out before I start shooting?
Sounds like a good way to become a target.
Not if you're careful. Just stick to the shadows, crouch, and move slowly. You'll come through just fine.
Any more pointers?
Sure. Want to keep a low profile? Manage the line of sight situation. Hide behind things. Watch where the enemy's head is facing. And listen. I'm always surprised how much these amateur commandos give away by talking to themselves during a fight.
Okay, I'll get out without being seen.
Good luck. I'll hold fire as long as I can.
Oh, don't you stay there. I'm gonna deal with this guy on my own.
That might be so. Hey, I'm on to you now.
Someone there?
Warning. Autonomous security systems have been compromised.
What do you take?
Wait till it's your turn.
For some reason he takes like 4 hits, but I got him.
Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
Thanks for the help. I guess they weren't kidding about you Tarsus recruits.
Nope.
Warning. Autonomous security systems have been compromised.
Next time I won't get caught napping.
God damn it. I was like, what if I could do it now? But no. Nope. No.
Evacuate immediately.
Billy!
Billy, what are you doing? We all got the same orders. Get out of the facility through Nassif's office.
Forget that. How do you know they won't just cut us loose, given all this trouble at their facilities? Grab what you can now. Get your biomods installed. Tarsus owes us that much. I got mine, and they're worth the trouble.
How? The facility's being locked down and evacuated.
Go back to your apartment. You'll be able to get to the biomod lab through a breach the Order made in the residential area.
Wait, do you know what's going on?
The Order contacted me in Chicago and told me how to uncover Tarsus's treachery. We're not trainees. We're test subjects. Finding out I've been used like that, I don't feel so bad about disobeying orders.
But where does the Order fit into all this? I thought they were a world church, not private investigators. I need to know more before I start making decisions.
The Order believes in natural balance, and they see Tarsus's operations as a violation of that. It's impossible to live a balanced life if your actions are secretly manipulated by a lab with its own agenda. Now you have a chance to see the real Tarsus. Explore the facility, starting with your apartment.
Bye, Billy. Thanks for the bits, Boss Manati. Don't have time to catch this or the next stream. Need to read for exams. Good luck, man. So I'll be watching the VODs later. See you guys on Saturday. Yeah, enjoy the VODs. VOD squad. Right, so, back to our apartment. World Church sounds like a bad idea. Well, you're not wrong. Sounds like a pretty bad idea. Seattle's WTO charter was ratified 1 year ago, to the dismay of many Lower Seattle citizens. Upper Seattle has since prospered.
If you want to avoid confrontations in the hall, you can crawl through a vent shaft I found earlier. It connects Clara's and Leo's apartments. Enter the apartment on your immediate left to get to it.
Never thought I'd see people die.
I meant to pick up your gun. Alright, let's sort this shit out. Gun. So number 1. See, we can't even drag them around. You have to swap. It is what it is. Oh, we have 2 pistols now for some reason. Drop the 1. Stun prod, also good. Food, we don't need to have that on the main tool belt. Neither do we do binoculars. So we've got candy bar and medkit. All the food gets to stick in 1 slot. You notice we don't have any inventory to deal with really anymore. It's just tool belt. We have slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's a lot more bare bones when it comes to stuff like this.
We were friends. Now there's a seeker down there. I guess I gotta take him down.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Cover me when I charge him? I mean, I can handle it by myself. It's just that in training, we always had backup.
You stay here. I'll take care of it.
Right. What was I thinking?
You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
We have a whole different type of person talking now. It's someone from the Order.
May her holiness watch over and guide you.
Cleaner bot, be careful.
I think I saw something.
No, you didn't. It was just a cleaner bot. There's no lean anymore, by the way.
We are now in control of this facility.
Hello? Order demand.
I don't think he mostly just grazed me.
Our seekers are securing the building on foot.
Well, the reason we have a gun is so we can have flashlights. What's that? Partially depleted ammo clip. Soon, you're noticing the problem. Everything uses the same ammo. Oh god. The idea of universal ammo, I can see someone thinking that was a wise idea. But it's horrible. It means every gun, every bullet you fire from one thing costs others. Shooting a rocket launcher costs me a few clips of pistol. Using a stun prod means I have less pistol ammo. It's really frustrating because it means if you have a weapon you really like, using anything else takes away ammo from the stuff you like. It's frustrating, to say the least. Is this Billy's place? I think this is Billy's place. Oh no, this might be Clara's. Ooh, multi-tool. I suppose I can... No, the door's closed.
You will each be interviewed individually in the near future to determine your interests and how they position you within the company. Please keep in mind how important security has become. We are looking for assurances that moving you into these new positions is the right thing at this time. No one has yet claimed responsibility for the attack on Chicago. We don't know with any certainty whether it was an accident, an ideological strike against the WTO enclave there, or something else. Fortunately, we were able to evacuate the trainees there. They will be joining us at this location and you will be meeting them shortly. We appreciate your patience during this stressful period.
She should not have
You will each be interviewed individually
a
in
shadow.
the near future to determine your interests and how they position you within the company. Please keep in mind how important security has become. We are looking for assurances that moving you into these new positions is the right thing at this time.
Another thing in this game, there are no more lockpicks. Only multi-tools. Why? Beats me. So much of this was just incredibly simplified for no real reason. Mostly because it's focused on consoles, and I think people incorrectly assume that console players are dumber or anything, which I don't think is right at all. I think they're just like, oh, I gotta simplify. Now granted, yes, that means that like they wanted things to be controlled by a controller or whatever, because people don't have a mouse and keyboard, but I mean, still, you know?
No one has yet claimed responsibility for the attack on Chicago. We don't know with any
to neutralize threats to our cause.
Alright. Go back to my apartment, you said. All of a sudden, what? I think we picked up...
While I cut the power.
That's one of the subjects.
The sound.
Not just a sound barrier, he can see us.
What do you think you'll do?
Which one is it?
D03.
I didn't get a chance to read the file.
This is the order. We are now in control
Maybe
of
we
this
should leave.
facility.
Not with the security grid malfunctioning. We're fine right here.
Let's hope he has a sense of humor.
Our secrets
Yeah. LOL. They've been watching me. LOL. Sense of humor, definitely. I can hope I can jump pretty far and high already. Biomaterials laboratory. Another loading screen. That's also one of the major things, right? All the levels are so small. So small. Because it was focused on a console game, they couldn't fit very large levels in their memory. So there are so many loading screens because all the levels are so small.
This is the order. We are now in control of this facility.
Biomods. I need a key code. Passive biomods do not require activation and drain no bioelectric energy. Active biomods must be turned on and drain power while they're operating. Vision, regeneration, spider on speed, cloak, and thermal masking. So, multi-tool. Arm, bot domination, cranial. These are the illegal biomods. These are pretty cool. You have... Biomods are fun in this game, definitely. Did they watch you guys shower? They definitely watch people masturbate. Yeah, they 100% did. Yeah. Better or worse compared to the first game? Both. They're both better and worse. You know. These are the standard piezochem biomods that you get to pick normally, right? So you get to choose enhanced strength or biotox attack drone, cloak or hazard drone, generation vision enhancement, new silence, speed enhancement, aggressive defense drone, thermal masking, etc. Or the illegal ones. Bot domination, neural interface spy drone, health leech drone, electrocyte discharge. No, I want to talk to this one. Not working. But yeah, we need the key code for this.
You've already seen the lab, so I guess it won't hurt anything for you to install a few biomods. You'll be needing them. The canisters will transfer seed populations of nanites into subregions of your body. You will need to configure each subpopulation for a specific skill. For instance, the actin drivers in your legs can either increase your speed or quiet your footsteps, not both.
It's a little late for a seminar on my biomod architecture.
The Tarsus program may be unconventional, but trust me, we take care of our trainees.
The people attacking Tarsus, are they the ones responsible for Chicago? What's going on?
The Order is an intolerant cult. They hate multinational corporations and the private security forces that protect them.
Which means me.
Exactly. But I don't think they were involved with Chicago. They're a worldwide organization, not a band of terrorists.
Doesn't look that way to me.
Many organizations would like to see us fail. That's perhaps all I should say for now.
Why should I trust someone who spies on me in my own apartment?
We keep our operation secret for a reason, Alex. Don't expect a full debriefing while you're still in danger of being captured. Now install your biomods and get out of there.
5 body slots. So this time you also just basically get to decide. You picked up 3 biomods and then you just shove them in where you want, basically. So you can put them wherever you want. It's not like in the first one where you specifically get like an I1 or a thing, whatever. I want to grab I think, what are the useful ones here? Vision enhancement I remember being pretty sweet. Although of course healing is very nice as well. We need a black market canister for the red ones. Cloak, hazard drone. This time you can have both electronic thing, which is thermal masking, I believe, and cloak at the same time. This one, obviously, I mean, why would you not get hacking? We're definitely picking up this one as soon as we get our first black master, which means no cloak and no hazard drone. So we're not putting anything in here. Spy drone isn't... Spy drone is better in this one, definitely. But eh. The thermal masking was mega useful last game, definitely. However, I really like this one personally. Charge melee attacks with EMP damage. So we're also going to use that one, which means we're going to use black market in slot 2 and 3. So we have a choice between either this one, picking up vision enhancement and regeneration, or here, picking up the biotox attack drone, which no, or strength enhancement, which is standard and good and also increases carrying capacity. We're not going to do that one. Or speed enhancement. So let's pick up strength enhancement and move silent to speed enhancement. I think I prefer speed, although move silent is pretty sweet too, and it has no energy cost. Okay, yeah, we're picking up that one then. No energy cost. Let's be stealthy, motherfuckers. And now we can also, again, we don't have upgrade canisters, don't we? It's just biomod period upgrades. So we can either upgrade these now, which problem is if we don't.
Well done. Enjoy.
Oh no, it's fine.
Even though they run on normal energy cells, your systems are far more efficient than the standard piezo-chem architecture. Now get down to the street. The elevator on this level uses the lab's general access code 3445.
I was gonna say, like, we have one, we'll say there. We can use it to upgrade now, I believe. We can just install, and then we can upgrade, or we can swap. You can swap, which is really nice. Now, we can either upgrade this one, which is nice because it dampens sounds while jogging, which is what we'll be doing. Or we can upgrade even more to be able to carry more and throw more and so on, increase melee damage. Melee damage we want to increase because I want to do a lot of... My playthrough in this is going to be a lot of sneaking around and hitting people from the back with a baton and stuff. That's mostly going to be what it is. So, I think... I'll get the move silent thing up as fast as I can, as quickly as I can. I think it goes to 4, I want to say. No, it's to 3. It goes to 3. So we'll be upgrading that to 3 as soon as we can. So next, now if we want to sneak, we can walk, because that'll be pretty quiet. But we're nowhere near done here.
The terrorists reprogrammed our security, and that turret up there means business. So we're trapped because the Order's out there taking down scientists.
There's got to be some way to outsmart a camera.
If you can sneak past the camera or take it out with EMP, you'll be fine. As soon as that camera catches sight of a target, the turret opens fire.
Sounds easy enough. Do you want to follow me through?
I'm not willing to take that risk, but you guys are trained for that sort of thing. I'm just supposed to be quietly observing students and taking notes from behind the glass. Hopefully backup will show up soon and rescue me, but you don't have that luxury. You cannot let yourself be captured.
Okay, have it your way.
Trust me, Tarsus has a strict policy against voyeuristic behavior by our researchers. Your living quarters were observed only to ensure that our graduates show no behavioral abnormalities after the biomod infusion procedure.
Yeah, totally, definitely. Definitely, yeah. Of course. Subject General Alex D. Subject did not disrobe. This is so creepy. No dreams. Sleeps.
We are now in control of this facility.
Alright, this is where the turret is. And that's where the camera is.
Seekers
Are you just
closing in and our
chilling
own
here?
security system turned against us. We're trapped. With your background, you should have no problem sneaking by the camera or taking it out with an EMP.
Yeah, it's really not an issue.
I never expected something like this to happen. A raid? I thought we were prepared for every eventuality.
We do have EMP grenade, which I believe is here. I'll swap that with the... I don't know what's better to keep, actually. Multi-tool, arguably, it's not needed, because we can always just right-click and get it sorted, but yeah. So if we'd had... You can either bypass it with the multi-tool, or one of the reasons I want to grab the EMP discharge thing is that you can do EMP damage to the cameras, which will sort it. And we can sneak by using these to block. But honestly, the best way is just run. You know me, I don't want to waste any EMP grenades when I don't need to.
You must be the captain who goes down with the ship.
In a manner of speaking. We won't hand our research over to fanatics, not without a fight.
Something's happening. Another squad of terrorists.
Where?
Right below us. They're going through the apartments.
You sure you're gonna stay and fight?
If our enemies capture this facility, they'll learn how you were made. Stand by us, Alex. You're the one with
See you,
combat
Mizuki.
training.
Cheers for joining
Maybe
in.
You could handle the intruders before they reach my companion and me.
Is this entire facility for studying us, the trainees? Was I under the microscope in Chicago, too?
Biomodification is more involved than you might imagine, Alex. This facility was for your protection.
You know my name.
I better know a lot more than that if my code is going to be regulating protein synthesis in the cells of your body.
We've got order dudes coming.
I can't take any more!
They're coming.
Ow! Just wait till it's your turn.
What?
This is really starting to add up.
You want a piece of...
It is weird how much damage it takes sometimes. Let me try to do that better. Oh, God. Loading is going to take a... Quick saving, quick loading is going to take a lot longer in this game. But it'll still work. Oh, God, yeah. I'm going to have to be a lot less clicky on this one. So the thing is, I have to kind of just go.
It'll take more than that.
Strange sound. Lucky shot.
Luckily, they didn't actually get that many hits on me.
Well done, Alex D. I just read in your file that of all the trainees, Dr. Nassif picks you as the most likely to support our objectives. She appears to have been right.
When do I find out what this program is all about?
When we have you safe inside another Tarsus facility, we can no longer protect ourselves in North America.
So the research is happening all over the world?
First, let's get you out of here. I can't offer you much, but I was just repairing this silencer for Leo. Maybe you could make use of it.
Thanks.
That should fit most firearms. Good luck. Be careful of our turrets and alarms. The terrorists have reprogrammed them.
So yeah, it was worth doing that. Where the silencer at? Weapon mods. Silencer. Install. We have a silenced pistol. Did you guys have any ammo? No, just guns. I think these pistols don't actually do anything. Drop the combat knife as well, why not? I was hoping they'd give me some ammo.
You program the biomods?
Our corporate sponsors do most of the junior level applications work. My contribution, minor as it may be, was to the chromatin synthesis module in the core architecture.
What sponsor? The company I'm supposed to go to work for?
I think you'd better get out of here before one of these fanatics puts a red hood on your head.
I wish you wouldn't look at me like that.
Universal silencer 2? Yeah, but to be fair, you could fit the silencer in any gun in Deus Ex 1 too.
You must be wondering if there is a connection between this attack and Chicago. I don't think so.
You could put the same silencer on a sniper rifle as you could on a pistol.
Admirable display of force. You were trained well.
Someone inside the Tarsus program broke ranks. By now, at least a half-dozen groups are on our tail.
Too bad you weren't in the field when all this trouble started.
The epicenter of the Chicago event was on the street in front of our building. We were the target. I'm sure of that.
Thank you. You may well have saved my life.
Reminds me of the early days after the collapse, when some governments used nukes to put down plagues and nanite swells.
I did save his life, and my reward was a silencer. By now, you may have noticed, no skills. There are no skill points anymore. There's no way to get any skills. It's just items and money and biomods as a reward. Which means I'm as good as aiming this thing as I'm ever gonna be. Also, I can't aim down sights. I don't think I could in normal Deus Ex either, to be fair. But I really wish I could. Security computer. Again, I don't have a chance of hacking. So either I need the login already, or I need to be able to have the black market thing to hack.
The order reprogrammed our security system. We're stuck here unless we can get past the beam trigger.
What's it do? Trip an alarm?
Are you kidding? This is a top secret lab. Those are gold beams. They're set up to flatline a person in about a quarter second.
Is there another way out?
I guess this room might have a ceiling vent or something, but that won't do me any good. I'm claustrophobic. If you've got a multi-tool, you might try hacking the control panel next to the beams, or disable it with an EMP weapon, or something else that might work. Just blow the whole thing up with a grenade. It's red beams that trip alarms, and green ones that trigger gas bombs.
If you could have biomods in real life, which ones would you get to choose? It's hard to turn down regeneration, right? I mean, I imagine that'd be pretty useful. Analysis of illegal biomods. Hello, illegal biomods. I don't think there'll be any way for me to actually get the key code for this. But I'll sneak around a bit to see if I can find it. Otherwise, I'll just use a multi-tool. Multi-tool for that is obviously worth it. Particularly since there's one right here. Ta-da!
In your time of need, consider PiezoChem Medbot. Biological restoration in progress.
He's gonna heal me! Yay! Medbot is always a good one. Now let's clean off. Good old Medbot. Goddamn, I need multi-tools everywhere. Because again, there's no lockpicking. There's multi-tools. Goddamn spider bots! I hate them as much now as I ever did. Here's how they're going to be a little bit easier this time around, though. Black market biomod container. Oh, it's tempting to go for neural interface, but no. We're gonna go for static discharge first. Melee attacks will now give EMP, which is really cool. Which means we sneak up to this little bastard and EMP his face. Get owned! You little...
By her holiness.
Now we can do that! The cameras! Oh, it's so good! Having EMP on melee is so good. Now there's no camera, but the alarm went on, so... Alright, I might have to shoot these bastards. We haven't shot anyone yet, mind you. You can do the whole non-lethal thing. It means less, even less in this game, honestly. Like, I'm not sure this thing's gonna shoot me. Yes, yes it is. Okay.
For her holiness!
Unidentified as a threat. Access denied.
Where did the other one go?
Step out where I can see.
You might notice that now that I have the EMP thing on, I do a lot more damage when I hit too. Plus all the extra, what's it called? Extra melee damage I got as well. Oh shit. I really want to hit it, but I don't think I can get there. Multi-tool, thank you.
System damage manageable. Continuing. Beware. System disruption significant. Damage severe. Engaging auxiliary components. Credible.
Yay! Still, they're all unconscious. I haven't killed anyone yet. I'm being a good boy. Again, security computer. We don't have the hacking. Otherwise, we could have turned the camera and turret on and everything. Have them attack. Medbot, my friend.
Repairing wounds. Tissue viability.
Thank you. Hello, I have dealt with them.
Light is holographic in nature, just a way to intimidate intruders. The laser beams themselves are invisible.
More multi-tools. We managed to avoid using most of them.
I was on my way out when they hacked the security.
It was definitely worthwhile for the illegal one, though. So yeah, these kill you immediately. Oh, I survived. Terminal life science. So the death animation is a lot less fun in this one. You just like beep boop, and that's basically it. 10 Punch Man, yeah, that's true. 10 Punch Man or 2 Punch Man, 3 Punch Man. Mostly it's been like 2 hits for the most part, except for the turret. Turret was 20 Punch Man, more or less. Yeah, so it's actually impressive that I managed to survive one, considering you can just then walk through, survive, and then there's a medbot right here to heal you. So, you know, who needs problems? Now the real question is, can I do this? And the answer is yes. Frankly, electrostatic discharge is unbelievably overpowered. That's why I picked it up as soon as I absolutely could. But god damn it, it's fun. So that's why we're doing it. Too heavy, indeed. Doodle-doodle. I think we've pretty much done everything here now.
The order is with you. Go. You're free.
Who are you?
I'm Lim Chen, High Alder to Her Holiness. We can't protect you in Upper Seattle. You will have to come to our church, then we can talk more.
Protect me from who?
Dr. Nassif, she will try to recapture you.
No one forced me into the covert ops program.
That's because you never tried to leave. Believe me, you would have been killed the second you let down those scientists. The ones posted around your bedroom back there.
The only killers I've seen so far are your order troopers.
I apologize. My overzealous captain disobeyed orders. He was instructed to mount a rescue.
You can't control your own people?
The church suffers from certain internal disputes. I can explain more later. Hurry, Alex. You'll find us in the old Hartford turbine factory in Lower Seattle.
And we are out of Tarsus. So yeah, that was like